Travis. On defense, number 86, Peyton Mahady. On defense, number 84, Rhea Gayton. On defense, number 15, Celia Hitchcock. Defense, number 41, Riley Lloyd. Defender, number 73, Caitlin Jones. Midfielder, number 43, Kelsey Wentland. And at goalkeeper, number 1, Jordan Dodd. And now, here's the starting lineup for Vlora FC. Your starting goalkeeper, number 1, Claire Aker. At midfield, number 4, Andrea Delius. Defender, number 5, Kira Olabadi. At midfield, number 7, Cicely Wessel. On defense, number 8, Abby Strasser. Striker, number 11, Ava Thomas. At midfield, number 18, Alyssa Freeman. On defense, number 23, Tina Million. Midfielder, number 26, Emma Olson. On defense, number 37, Hannah Hagman. And midfielder, number 77, Halima Bigalindavi. For those who are able, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening. Welcome to Bob Pate Stadium for tonight's United Premier Soccer League women's match between Tonka Fusion Elite and Vlora FC right here in Burnsville, Minnesota at the Burnsville High School campus. My name is Skip Newton, and for those of you looking for my sidekick, Dominic Bisonio, unfortunately, he will not be in the booth here this evening, so you're stuck with solo Skip. But as usual, the brains behind the operation is here, Katie Brink, producing and directing. So you are in good hands, folks. We have got the final home match of the season for the Vlora women. They come in with 1 win and 6 losses. They've scored 6 goals in those 7 matches, but 5 of them have come all in that 1 victory and 28 goals against. So a bit of a rough season here for Vlora. They're sitting now in 5th place of the 6 teams, just 5 points behind the Twin Stars, but they need to get red hot here at the end of the season if they have any hopes of making the playoffs. So highly unlikely there. Their opponent tonight, Tonka Fusion Elite. They have 5 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in their 7 matches. They've only scored 14 goals, so just averaging 2 per game, but they've given up just 8. So their defense is quite stingy. They are sitting in 2nd place with 16 points, just 2 behind the 1st place and undefeated Blast, and 1 ahead of Superior City. However, both the Blast and Superior City have a game in hand. They've just played 6 matches. So depending on how that extra game goes, they could be dropping down to 3rd place in the standings, but probably good enough to get them into the playoffs. Get through the starting lineups here as the women take the pitch. It's a bit muggy, 74 degrees here this evening, but hopefully we can avoid any sort of random thunderstorms. Slight breeze, but nothing to be too concerned of. The Vlora will be wearing their usual home red uniforms going right to left, and Tonka Fusion will be wearing white going left to right. For Tonka, they've got Jordan Dodd back at goalkeeper. Defenders Zara Gill, Peyton Mahady, Rhea Gakin, Celia Hitchcock, and Caitlin Jones, along with Riley Lloyd as well. They've got Anna Warnicki at midfield, Isabella Travis, another midfielder, as well as Kelsey Wentland, and then their forward/striker, Evelyn Irwin, rounds out their starting 11. As Vlora chases this one down, they have an opportunity early. They feed that one through nicely. It's a great ball to the outside. And the offside flag is unfortunately up. It looked like an early chance there for Vlora to put a good shot on target, but just a step or two offside. Goalkeeper Claire Aker back in the penalty area for Vlora. Defenders Kira Olabidi, Abby Strasser, Tina Million, Hannah Hagman. Midfielders Andrea Dalius, Cicely Wessel, Alyssa Freeman, Emma Olson, Halima Bigger-Ndabi, and then up at striker Ava Thomas. A bit of a change from your usual starting 11. Olivia Peel not starting, which is rare for this team. Leads the team in goals as well. That was played by Olabidi. Battling 1-on-2 down touchline there was Thomas. Wins position. This will be Wessel. Bounces into the just outside the box, but cleared to the far side. Here comes the Fusion. Pass too far, looking for Irwin right in front of the Vlora bench. Be a throw-in right there on the far side. Million with a long throw goes back to Fusion. They're going to play this one to the outside. An opportunity here for either Olsen or she might drop this one back for Million again. We'll see which one takes the throw. It is going to be Million. Flicked off the head of the defender from Fusion and then cleared. Kept in there nicely by Fusion. Good defense. Hagman wins possession right at midfield. Played forward for Freeman. He loses possession. This one's played deep over the head of Olabidi, but easy play here for Aker. She'll pick this one up and likely give it a boot. Just over the head of Thomas, but dropping to the Vlora, but then given away back to the defense. Vlora defenders yelling to push up and play aggressively, put some pressure on. Nice opportunity there. Wessel with the steal. Gets it back from Thomas. She's going to be able to keep that one in. She's got a defender on her. Can't get by her, but does maintain possession. Can't find Freeman. Fusion now trying to clear their defensive third. They're going to use their keeper. That's Dodd booting it out. Nice step up there for Vlora. Bigger-Ndabi in the vicinity. Now they play it far side. Olsen gets the throw. Thomas by one defender. She's got a second one there. Crosses right into her. That's blocked. Another throw-in. She had Freeman in the middle of the box. Wessel closer to the near side. Had that one gotten by the defender. Some good early possession here on the Fusion side. for Vlora. A bit hopeful here for Vlora. They can get their attack moving, add to that 6-goal total. Nice job avoiding a teammate collision there. They pass this one back. Labadie, near side Strasser. Hagman. You got Million on the far side. Labadie. She goes long. Wessel's on side. We'll see if she gets there before Dodd. I don't think she's going to make it. Just a little too far. Right idea there for Vlora. Big bounce off the punt. Labadie heads that one, but here comes Fusion near side. Warnicki plays it back. First shot of the match. Wide of the target. Picked up nicely by Aker there. Throws this one out. Million. Thomas loses it. Picked up by Labadie. Hagman. Olsen far side. Her pass attempt is blocked and now controlled by the Fusion, counterattacking. This is Gill. Wessel gets a thigh on that one, and then it's played out by number 10, Travis. Although it looks like they're going to say that one off of Vlora. That one definitely went off of Vlora. Throwing just outside the penalty area. Oh, a nice play. Labadie clears that up. Vlora now possesses his Wessel. She can get there. Not quite. Almost stolen by Freeman. Olsen can't quite get there. Little possession here in the attacking half. Long ball, well played, far side, no shot. The offside flag is up. A nice long ball, well delivered. Unfortunately, for the Fusion, the far side striker had gotten just a little past that last defender. Aker will take the free kick. Olsen attempted to control, but couldn't. Into the Vlora bench. Quick throw here for the Fusion. Million will chase this one down, and oh, they did switch directions. Initially, flag pointing in Vlora's favor. Center ref overruled. Long cross. Nobody in particular there to feel that. It was not on goal. We're not going to give credit for a shot there. Aker will track down one of the balls behind the net. We'll get going here with a goal kick. One striker pressuring. Labadie goes by her. Nice pass near side. Over to Wessel. Try to get it back to Wessel. Good idea there for Delius, but Just a little too far. Bounces past Labadie. This is trouble. Coming in is Irwin into the box. Tries to feed it across her teammate. No can do. Hagman in great position. Easily plays that one out. It does result in a fusion corner. This will be the first of the match. Coming from the near side. Going to be taken by Riley Lloyd. Outswinger. Plays it in the penalty area over the head of a teammate. Comes down to feet and cleared by Vlora. Long throw, corner of the box, cleared out. Nice pass. Wessel downfield. This is a foot race. Vlora's going to win it. There's an opportunity here. Definitely onside. Goes in the corner of the box. Defender trailing. Takes the right foot shot. God with a save. First shot of the match for Vlora. First save of the match. God leaning to her left. I believe that was Olsen on that shot. Some nice counter attack there for Vlora, taking advantage of that opportunity. A lot of field to work with. Just put it right past the back line. Won the foot race. Bounces past Freeman. This one goes into the Vlora bench. Fusion throw. Nice play outside, Olsen. Trying to get it up to Thomas. And a defender right in her passing lane. That through ball is going through to Claire Aker. Decides not to pick it up. Labadie clears. Little flick there by Freeman. Pokes that one away nicely. Opportunity here if they can get through that defense again. It's Emma Olsen, far side. Defender's got position, goal side. And I believe that one just crossed the far touchline. Long ball deflected by Olsen and out. Galius plays that one out. Quick rethrow. Past Hagman, but she's going to win the foot race. Nicely done there. Anna Hagman beating her defender. Doesn't have a whole lot of attractive options, so she chooses to play it safe. Let her defense catch up, get shape. Every girl marked. Goal side here for Vlora. Lima gets that one up to her teammate. Now here comes Wessel. That ball would have been onside had it gotten through. It was well timed. Unfortunately, just not well placed. Good job by the defense stopping it just over the head there. Into the box. Doesn't shoot. Pulls it back. This time does put the shot on, but that one's blocked. That extra touch took away the open shooting lane. Nice job defensively there for Vlora, getting back and recovering, blocking that shot. Aker with an easy play after that. Olsen's going to win this one. Well played. Tries to feed it down low to Thomas. Defenders there. That was Caitlin Jones. Vlora control. Olsen double teamed, and be another throw in here for Vlora, and they're going to let Million take another one. Left foot attempted a cross. Freeman once again will flick it deeper, trying to get to Wessel. Fusion controlling at midfield. Gets by Million. Trying to catch up, she does. Plays it back. Cross to the 18. Cleared but not out. More battling for the ball. Vlora players go down. She needs to get up. Dangerous play there. Nice job clearing it out of danger. Does result in a Fusion throw. Tonka going right away. This is Gill. She'll take the long shot. It's wide. Didn't get nearly enough on that. Aker with a goal kick. Olsen. Poked over the near side. Nobody home for Vlora. Nice play defensively. Yielding the throw-in, but preventing any sort of possession and cross. This will be Gill once again. Gill will cross. Well measured there by Hagman. Olsen. Gonna go deep, no one's there. Oh, and a turnover here. Thomas all by herself. 1-on-4. Wessel hesitates, can't get there, but ends up with the ball anyway. Nice job. Back to Wessel. Plays one through. Not sure if there was a miscommunication on a run there, if she was trying to shoot, didn't get enough on it, but either way, it goes back to Dodd with an easy pickup. Tonka feeds it through, race for the ball. Aker's gonna have to come out. She does, nicely done. Good decision there by Aker. Not sure that would have gotten into the box before the Fusion attacker would have gotten there. Delius plays long, but Hitchcock is there defensively. That pass deflected, but unfortunately right to a Fusion teammate. They go long. This is a nice ball if it stays in. On her horse, Warnicki, she can't get there. Flick deeper there by Fusion. Thomas with a little pressure. Wilson on the far side pressuring. Passing up to Wentland. Oh, a nice run and pass through far side. Left foot cross. Aker comes up with a diving play. Doesn't yield any sort of rebound. Big play there. Claire Aker. That one gets away from her. That's probably a goal. Evelyn Irwin was right on the doorstep. Punt just past Thomas. Olsen once again defensively. A lot of the first 19 and a half minutes played on the far side of the pitch. We reached the 20-minute mark. 3 shots so far for Fusion. None of those dangerous shots at all. I don't think Aker at least hasn't been tested with anything on frame. She did make a nice diving play on that cross just a minute ago. It was probably her most challenging play of the match so far. 1 shot for Vlora, 1 save for Jordan Dodd, the goalkeeper. Here's Wessel. She's got a defender near her. She's going to take the shot. It's a good one. It's over the head. It's off the crossbar and in. The goal is scored. Wessel in the 21st minute. And Vlora has a 1-0 lead. A big goal there for Vlora. Cicely Wessel, number 7, puts one home.
Scoring for Vlora. Number 7, Cicely Wessel. Cicely Wessel with the goal for Vlora in minute number 21.
We're back after some minor technical difficulties here. Final home game, Vlora Premier and women's team. So the final game is here, an opportunity to counterattack. They get through the shot. Oh, and Aker with a big save. That's her first big save of the match. Could not have come at a better time. Dominic, if he were here, would now be talking about how that first minute or two after a goal is the most dangerous time. We saw it there as Vlora gets the early 1-0 lead, and there's an opportunity for Fusion to take it right back. He'd be proud that I'm listening, that he makes points and I pay attention. Nice step up, Hagman. Igarandavi has it. Olsen. Thomas. She looked near side, didn't like her options, then went far side, but Olsen had not made that run, so there was nobody there. Going back to that Wessel goal, as she burst into the opening, the defender was catching up. She did a great job of setting up that shot. One more touch, and she would have lost, I think, the opportunity. Just a great scoring opportunity and a great finish there for Wessel. Nice play defensively, but going back to Wessel, really enjoyed how she knew she had to get that shot. She had a fairly decent angle and obviously beat Jordan Dodd to the far side off the inside of the post and into the net. Crossed by Irvin, immediately cleared by Hagman. Unfortunately, right to her teammate. Aker with a diving save. The rebound over. A huge opportunity there for Fusion. Another big save. And they're saying that that shot was partially deflected, so they're going to award the corner kick to Tonka. Fusion picking up the intensity a little bit, trying to get that equalizer for them. Obviously want to score that in the first half if they can. This will be a in-swinger, left foot corner near side. It's long, over the head of her teammate. I believe that was Lloyd on the far side, but tracked down by her teammate. So Fusion still possesses, spins, left foot cross. Lavity was there, couldn't get a good boot on it, but it's still in. Continuing to play up in the air, several headers in a row as this one goes back in the box. Missed. Tonka wants the handball. It looked like her hand was down at a natural position. So I think it's a clear one for a ref to not call. Tonka plays it in to nobody in particular. I don't think that was intended to be a shot. We've seen some big saves earlier this season from Aker, and we're continuing to see that here this evening. A nice diving play on a cross earlier before the Vlora goal, and then now 2 big diving saves after that goal was scored. So far, keeping that lead for Vlora here. Goal scored in the 21st minute. Cicely Wessel. Nice play defensively, but right back out to Tonga. They're going to put it right back in. Aker's going to get this one, though. More pressure from Fusion. Aker's going to do a rare throw. Nice choice there. Had a wide open teammate. Gets it to her. Thomas shielding. Bigger and Davi, far side. This is Olsen. Left foot looking for Thomas. Deflected away. Freeman's going to get there. Bigger and Davi can't win that 50-50 ball. It's going to go back. Million. Wabity plays it long. There's Wessel. Switches fields. Too strong. Throwing for Million. Trying to work it to Thomas up front. Drops it back for Olsen. Plays it just over the last defender, but into touch. Long ball near side. Off the back of Strasser. Kira. I'll go back and use Aker. Backs away from it. Now the pressure comes. Trying to get it to Halima, but it was well defended. Kira does a nice job getting her body in front of that and then clearing quickly. Thomas, 2 defenders. 2 versus 1 wins. But they pass that one to the track. And eventually the fence. Now we'll get our throw in here from Tina Million. Thomas tried to play that one over her own head. Olsen somehow wins possession. Nicely done. Emma Olsen, far side. There's a little confusion. Are we throwing or kicking it here? That might be the first foul. I think it is. So 30th minute, first foul of the match. Strasser lobs that one near the box. Couldn't quite get it there. Freeman is trying to find Olsen. Mishit on that touch. Contact there coming from Kira Olabidi, and now the fouls. Oh, no, excuse me. That's on Fusion. Thought they were giving that to Fusion free kick. So an opportunity here for Olabidi to put this one deep, maybe get it into the penalty area. It's a good boot on it. Opportunity here. Thomas, collision dangerously with Dodd. Getting that warning that she needs to be under control, and that warning is going to come to the tune of a yellow card here in minute number 31. Just a little too aggressive on the keeper. Ava Thomas gets the booking. Dalius played that one near side. It's kept in, and now it finally does go out. Nice clear Olabidi, but controlled by the Fusion back line. Pressure from Wessel. Nice play from Fusion. It could be a 2-on-1 in the middle. They work it all. Big shot, left foot. Evelyn Irwin clears the net. I think she'd love to have that one back. She had a teammate to her right, but found the shooting lane, went to her left foot, and just got under that one too much. A big opportunity there for Fusion looking to finish and get that equalizer. Aker. Dalius controls. Lima, push from behind, no call. Strasser. Bigger and Davi battling. Now to Strasser. Pressure from behind. Chips that one up, looking for Thomas. 1 against 2. She's got some speed. She's going to win it. Get through. Can she get through the last defender? Not quite. She needed another touch there. Good pressure from Thomas. Long ball cleared defensively. I think that one's going to go into touch. It does, right around the football 20-yard line. This will be Strasser with the throw. Nice job by Dalius protecting that one for another Strasser throw. This one closer to midfield. 1-on-2. Halima has that one played out between her legs, so it'll be another throw for Strasser. Good footwork by Bigger and Davi. Right on the touchline here in front of us. Olabidi battling, loses it. This is Irwin. She drops it. This is a good scoring opportunity. A long, wide shot. Dropped that one beautifully to her teammate. But another high and wide shot here for the Fusion. That's their 8th shot of the first half. Just past Freeman. Delius. Bigger and Davi up to Wessel, the goal scorer. Passed up to Irwin. Feeds it through. It's onside, but it's too deep to get a shot off. She's barely going to save it, and she did not. Looks like we need a little more tightening up on the back line here for Vlora. Seeing a lot of attacking midfielders and strikers, especially number 12, Evelyn Irwin, with open opportunities in the middle of the field. Great shooting angles. Really fortunate for Vlora that these aren't being finished. Clearly Vlora looking to maintain that 1-goal advantage going into halftime. Still 9 minutes plus whatever add-on time they choose to find. So far, there shouldn't be much at all. Irwin again gets possession. Drops it back. Crossed on the ground. Easy clear. Bigger and Davi. Excuse me, that was Labadie. Million will get an opportunity to throw this in front of her teammates. And the flag goes up, I think, for an illegal throw. That is indeed the call. Now here comes Fusion. Played nicely to the middle. Again, open space, opportunity to set something up. Labadie takes away that space really quickly. Freeman plays it out to Olsen. That one's deflected off of Olsen, so it will be a throw-in for Tonka. Delius can't get a good clear. Ends up on Irwin's foot. She crosses. That one's deflected maybe by her teammate. Nice job coming back. Freeman. Here's Wessel. White jerseys all over her. Cleared over. Can Strasser get there? I think she's gonna. Yes. Good hustle. Somehow, Vlora maintains possession there. Strasser. I don't think Wessel intended for that one to go quite that far. Throw-in coming here for Fusion as they look once again to get that first goal of the match for them. Got to tie things up before halftime. Just a little too much shoving from behind there from Kira, so the free kick taken right away. Nice job defensively there. And that was Hagman. Trying to get it up to Wessel now. That ball goes into touch. It'll be another throw for Fusion. Header by Wessel. We get a substitution coming here. The next chance for Vlora. Sounds like Emma Olsen's going to come off, and Stepping in will be number 10, Olivia Peel. A good first half there for Olsen. Her night is done. See if the combination of Thomas and Peel can put even more pressure on the back line. Here comes Irwin. Peel gets it back. Up to Thomas. Tried to hand it off to Peel, but goes through her. But back to Thomas now. Play deeper. Peel's got that speed. Not afraid to put pressure on the ball. Possible that pressure forced a errant pass there from Jordan Dodd. It'll be a throw in here for Vlora. Emma Olsen leaving the match, still sitting down by the table, perhaps getting some attention to an injury. Could explain why she was called off a little bit earlier than usual. Oh, nice shielding there for Tonka, but played back to Strasser. Tries to go by a defender and loses possession. Freeman battling, spinning, winning, pulled from behind. Pass for Wessels off the mark. Fusion's going to play one deep. Past everybody, and this one will trickle down to Aker. Punt for Peel. Battling back there with Peyton Mahady. Labadee didn't get that one where she wanted it. Headed near the middle, now played out for Peel. She spins and fires. That one's immediately taken away. Million crosses into the middle dangerously. Strasser, fortunately, is there. Goes up and in touch. End of the 43rd minute. Might get a minute of stoppage time. Throw in here. Off the, that should be off of, looked like that was off Fusion. No luck there for Vlora. Player goes down on her own accord. Hits Lima from behind. I think that threw her off a little bit. Corner of the box. Lots of defenders. Here's an opportunity to cross. It's a long one, too far. Over there's Lloyd. She loses possession, trying to get to Peel, just out of her reach. Opportunity missed for a counterattack there, and this ball is well off the mark and in for a goal kick. Final minute of the first 45. this point, Vlora would love to just see the halftime score remain the same as it is right now, 1-0. Cicely Wessel putting one into the corner from about 17, 18 yards out inside the box from an angle. Back in minute number 21 to give Vlora the lone goal to match. Here's Peel. Thomas. Trying to get it back to Peel. He controls. Freeman pulls it back. One final attack run here in the first half for Vlora if they can get something going. Strasser can't connect. Looking for Dalius. Here defensively on Irwin. Good pressure and delay there for here defensively. This one goes into touch. Likely get that halftime whistle soon. First minute of stoppage time. I think as soon as this is cleared, surprises. First half is still going. Long throw by Million. And there is the halftime whistle. Waited a long time for that throw-in. A good first half for Vlora on the score sheet with the one goal in the 21st minute. Once again, scored by Cicely Wessel. Nice right-footed blast into the corner. And they go to the halftime with a 1-0 lead. We'll be back after this break. The second half coming at you right here on your Vlora network. Welcome back to Burnsville High School, Bob Pates Stadium here for the home finale. Vlora women sitting with the 1-0 lead over the visitors from Tonka Fusion. That goal scored in the 21st minute. Number 7, Cicely Wessel put one home, hitting the left inside part of the post. Bouncing on that, just a great shot there by Wessel to give Vlora the 1-0 lead. By the way, my name is Skip Newton. I'm here solo tonight. Shout out to Dominic Masonio for some great color commentary this season, but unable to make it here this evening. And we are onward with the second half. Vlora looking to hopefully add to their lead or hold it. See if they can't get 3 points here tonight. One substitution in the first half. Olivia Peel came off the bench for Emma Olson. Otherwise, it looks like the rest of the starting 11 are still in. Left foot cross, not on the mark. Near corner, and it'll be a goal kick. Back defensively, you just saw Tina Million track that one down. Claire Aker in net has made a couple of very key diving saves. Also played a couple of crosses very well. She's earned that clean sheet thus far. In front of her, I mentioned Million. We also got Hannah Hagman, Kira Olabadi, and on the far side, we've got Abby Strasser. Midfielders, Andrea Delius, Alyssa Freeman. Talked about Olivia Peel coming in off the bench. She might be the recipient of this throw-in. Of course, Cicely Wessel, the goal scorer, and then always around the ball, Halima Bigarandavi right there, 77. And then up front, Ava Thomas. Should mention Ava's got a yellow card. Over to Wessel. One defender to beat, gets it to her right foot, trying to set up that shot. Just poked away. In front of the Fusion bench, it'll be a throw here for Strasser. Delius plays it back to her and plays it up and immediately headed down the pitch by Fusion. Fusion has Jordan Dodd as goalkeeper, and they play her now. Headed forward, but Thomas loses the height battle there. But now let's play up to Thomas. I believe she's onside. Yes, she is. Unfortunately, the defender had position. That was Celia Hitchcock playing that one into touch. First half, we saw 8 shots on goal for the Fusion. Many of those, especially after the Vlora goal, many of those were good scoring opportunities, shots from good angles, all of them, within 25 yards or less, some in the penalty area. But despite a couple of big saves from Aker, the rest of them were all off the target, not on frame. And these were, again, really good places to be shooting from. I'm sure they discussed at half that with that many good scoring opportunities, they would expect to have a goal. Here's Thomas after the steal. Plays it down. Peel, that one's knocked into touch. It looked like that was played off of Fusion. Wow, this is a pretty bad call. I'm just going to say it. Million. Into the middle. Bigarandavi. Looking to cross. I got that one right. Vlora throw. Just the 2 shots in the first half for Vlora. Mentioned the 2 saves for Aker, 1 official save for Jordan Dodd. 2 corners taken by Fusion. That one cleared out of the penalty area. Only 3 fouls called in total in the first half. 2 of those called against Fusion. So a nice, clean first half. However, there was that yellow card in the 31st minute. Ava Thomas making pretty solid contact with the goalkeeper, Dodd. So fairly easy, I think, yellow card there by the center ref. Unfortunately, gets by old Labadie. Fusion looked like they had more of an opportunity, but they held up. Oh, and wide open in the middle is Irwin. She's got a girl to her left, but she might be offside. Irwin still holding on. Sets up the left foot shot. Wide again. So all of a sudden, it was like the Vlora defense fell asleep there. And that number 12, Evelyn Irwin, has been open with possession frequently in the first half. Again, especially after the Vlora goal. And what you saw just there, where she had the ball with control, had a little bit of room to try and set up a shot, we've seen that quite a few times. So something needs to change here for Vlora to shut that down. Knocked away. Cleared over near side. Nobody around. This will be a Vlora throw. Peyton Mahady plays that one. So Million can throw it in. Nicely done there. Peel plays it back. Can't get it up to Freeman. Long ball. Finds an open teammate. She's got too much space. She takes the shot. And it's wide. I'd like to see when those girls have possession, within 25 yards, I'd like to see that defender pressuring up more aggressively. They're just giving way too much space. It's a lot easier, presumably, to get a good shot off when you've got time to set it up, although we've seen many shots go high and wide, so testing that theory are the Fusion, but I'd just like to see the Vlora defense tighten up a bit when they're in a shooting range. Peel. Pass is deflected off the head of Delius. Lima played that forward, but straight to Tonka. Long ball down the touchline, deflected out by Strasser. Lehman defending. Ball goes through, but Strasser looked like she was going to get there, but did not. The cross was deflected off of Vlora. This will be a corner, the third one of the match for Fusion, the first here in the second half. I believe that was number 41, Riley Lloyd, taking this one. Right foot, outswinger. Off the football upright. The doink leads to a goal kick. And doink is now the official term. If you've watched any football, we're bringing that over to soccer. Too far for Delius. Another throw-in coming for Fusion. Early here in the second half. Gorgeous evening in Burnsville. The temperature, a comfortable 72. A little bit humid, but not too bad. Slight breeze down on the pitch, but nothing that's going to impact the game at all. Certainly better playing conditions than if the girls are playing this weekend, where temperatures are expected to be hot and humid. Comes Fusion near side, pass the middle. Hagman, good defense, getting in the way of Irwin. Mentioned Irwin with a lot of possession. She is tied for the lead in goals scored with 2. Isabella Travis also with 2 goals, as well as Riley Lloyd. Those 3 are the goal scorers on the pitch. Oh, as well as Peyton Mahady. So 4 with 2 goals, all scoring. This one's played out by the goalkeeper Dodd, controlled here by Tonka. They poke that one forward. Here with a nice play to prevent that one from getting through. But right back to Tonka, and then they bring it into the Vlora half of the field. Far touch, Lloyd. Nice job by Kira to shield her off of that one. Be a goal kick. Aker will take this one. She's had a fantastic game thus far back in the net, playing a vital role in keeping Vlora ahead 1-0. Nice steal here by Strasser. She's quickly pressured, looking for a pass, and she's going to get a shove from behind for her trouble. First foul of the second half. Peel can't control. Tough play there with the girl right back. Hagman pokes that one away. One volleyed long. Million flips it over to Peel. Goes over the defender. Nicely done by Peel. Unfortunately, the ball was too high in the air, so she couldn't take advantage. But here is Freeman. Gets sandwiched and loses possession. Need to get rid of that one a little bit faster. Race on the far side. Well played back to Aker. Irwin with pressure, so she plays it deep. Freeman with the header into touch. Pass too far there by Lloyd. It'll be a throw-in for Vlora. It'll be Strasser. Thomas. Is able to keep possession. Nice job shielding that one. Nice play far side, controlled by Vlora. Give and go attempt, but ball didn't get to Thomas fast enough. Heel can't win that one. Over the head of Hagman. This will be a foot race. Hagman just got a boot on it. Cleared to the middle, maybe not where Vlora wanted that one. Fortunately, Halima there. Freeman has her pass deflected. Opportunity here. Irwin spins her defender. Goes in. The shot. Aker dive. Spills it. Kira's there for the rebound. Fortunately for Vlora. Another big save for Aker. Peel. She's got Wessel far side. She's going to go solo down the near side, just too far. A little heavy with that final dribble. Tried to use her speed and pass it to open space to herself. And now we got a substitution coming in. This will be the end of the match for Andrea Delius. Julia Lindau, number 22, comes in for the second substitution for Vlora. Julia does a nice job winning that one after spilling down. And blind cross, didn't get it where she wanted it. Nice step up. Kira trying to muscle that one through, and she does. There's Lindau. Battling. Strasser. Lindau. Plays it for Wessel. Once again, scored the goal. Oh, and the fancy footwork caused a slip, and that is going to result in a throw-in for Vlora. A little bit of a break. Let's see what Strasser can do with this throw. Peel brings it down, but trips over the ball, gets up in time. Strasser gets another throw-in. Past the hour mark now. Lavity. Million. Had it taken and then a foul was called. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure I agree with that call. I thought that was a clean block. Might be the case of taller girl knocking down shorter girl gets call. As it were, it's a long free kick, 40 yards out. See what the strategy is here. It's a shot, it's a long one, it's trouble! And is that in? As she crossed the goal line? Oh, it looked like she had crossed the plane. A great shot. Wow, I can't believe that the AR on this side wasn't closer for that. As it is, a break potentially for Fusion. Pass in the middle. Now they have an opportunity. Poor angle. The shot. Akers right there. Can't quite control the rebound, but she gets it just in time. Another example of not a shot on frame, but a cross that Aker was able to dive out and play. Where it's a long free kick, 40 yards out. It was intended to be a pass. See what the strategy is here. It's a shot. It's a long one. It's trouble. And is that in? She crossed the goal line, but she may have been able to hold the ball out. I think that's probably what the referee saw. A great play if that's what she did. Now it's a race for the ball, and this one's going to be won by Dodd. So Dodd keeps the game at 1-0 with a fantastic save. Easily her best save of the match. A dangerous shot from 40 yards out. I mean, just a brilliant shot. Everyone's spinning right into a couple of Vlora defenders, and now I think we got a behind-the-play injury timeout. Perhaps some blood is being dealt with. I'm not sure what's going on here. See if we can get that player. Look like number 76, so Michaela Adams was seen jogging off the field. It was impossible to tell what exactly was the cause for that whistle. And while the play is stopped, we're going to see a substitution. Tina Million jogging off. Got a good match for Million. Really did a nice job on this side. And play resumes. In is number 20, Lexi Johnson, one of the co-captains. Probably get a couple of minutes for that stoppage added on. Aker push from behind to Halima and no call. She ends up feeding that one through. Nice control there by Lindau, but she's immediately swallowed up, and now Halima gets tripped, and that one is called. Third foul of the second half here against Fusion. Olabity. Johnson. Peel. Halima plays it long. As Lindau couldn't control. Pressure by Peel. And forcing the ball into touch. This will be Johnson for the throw. Hagman, a little too much pressure from behind. First foul for Vlora. Nice step up by Olabity. Drops it back. Lindau goes to the middle. There's bodies everywhere. Somehow gets that left-footed shot. Diving save, Dodd. Nice work by Lindau, freeing that left-footed shot from about 25 out. Lexi missed the header, but still had position. Could not maintain control. Here comes Fusion. Nice hesitation move. This is trouble. Right foot shot. Aker again. Irwin, once again, finding herself with a position to score, just cannot finish. Asking questions of Aker, and Aker is constantly answering. Cross in, cleared out. Freeman finds Lexi Johnson just away from her. Could not move her feet fast enough. This will be a throw-in. Mahady. Nice job by Peel, stepping in the way. Oh, a nice pass. Just too far for Lindau. Battling was Thomas. Playing on the yellow, and all Lindau's down hurt. Lindau still down. And they're calling for the coach and athletic trainer to come off the bench. So we'll get a little more stoppage time here as we get into minute number 70. Coach calls his teammate over for Vlora. Fairly even second half. 4 shots for Fusion, 2 for Vlora, 2 saves apiece for each goalkeeper, Aker and Dodd. Just the one corner for Fusion, they've taken all 3 so far today. 3 fouls this half for Fusion, 1 on Vlora, pending whatever the call that was made to stop play here. And Lindau is definitely hurt. Unfortunately, that's not a good sign for her. Not put a lot of weight on that right side. Unfortunate there as Lindau just came into the match here in the second half. So Julia will likely need a substitution, and we'll see who Coach Knox selects here from the remaining substitutions that he has. So far, we've seen Olivia Peel, Lexi Johnson, now Lindau for our 3 subs. And right now, Vlora going to play a man down. Free kick into the penalty area. It's going to go straight to Aker. Bounces over the head. It's flicked on by Peel. This is Zeman. She came in off the bench. Zeman gets in. Dodd slides that one away but can't pick it up. Peel's there for pressure. So Olivia Zeman comes in for the injured Julia Lindau and immediately puts pressure on Dodd. Dodd with a nice play to continue to prevent that second goal for Vlora. Lexi Johnson with the throw. Drops it back. Lexi can't get the cross in the right spot. And another sub here coming for Vlora. The goal scorer, Cicely Wessel, going to exit the match. Of course, big contribution in the first half of that goal in the 21st minute. Hager and Davi with the header. Johnson, Peel. Give and go too strong off the boot of Zeman. We believe Julia Taylor came in, but we'll confirm that as soon as possible. Headed near the middle, Taylor stepping in. Deflected off her. Here's Halima. A little far out for a shot, but draws the foul. And it is Julia Taylor that came in. So 2 Taylors. Now Julia and Ava near the front. Olabany will set up this free kick. This is from 30 yards out from the near hash. We saw a near goal from 40 yards out earlier, so I suspect this will be, and it's not, they're going to play it one short or they lob it in. Nice play by Dodd. Not quite what they were looking for. Strasser and Olabany playing a little game of catch. Errant pass for Johnson. Now here's Irwin again. Nice pass. That shot blocked. Long ball into the box. Aker has to punch that one away. And I believe the offside flag was up. But still Aker in the right position. Coming up on the end of minute number 75. Vlora trying to secure their second win of the season. Still has 15 minutes of work to do plus stoppage time. A second goal would certainly assist in that effort. Strasser with the throw. Thomas can't win it. Down the far touch. This is a race. I think it's going to stay in. Kira's there. She's going to shield. And it's a throw-in for either Olabidi or Strasser. Long ball off the boot of Strasser. Peel reads that pass back, immediately puts pressure on Dodd. Lima gets a head on it, but it's flicked backwards. Strasser's there. Flicked past Olabidi. She's going to get pressure from behind. She surveys her options, but she's got time to use Aker. Well played there by Kira. Way to take a look. I'm no doubt Claire Aker was talking to her, but now an opportunity to cross here for Tonka. They do. Kira's right there, heading that one out of danger. Olabidi having a really solid game defensively, getting in the way of a lot of potential goal-scoring opportunities here for Tonka Fusion. Hagman clears that one out. It mentioned a little bit earlier, it felt like Vlora needed to step up defensively and tighten things up. We saw a lot of chances for Fusion where just women with the possession in the middle of the field, in shooting range, and too much time, not enough pressure, and able to get good shots off. Fortunately for Vlora, those shots were all off target except for a couple brilliant saves by Aker. But things, at least for the last few minutes, feel like they've tightened up a bit. So we'll see if that can continue as, of course, Fusion, going to start to feel the pressure of getting that equalizer as time continues to tick away. Of course, we mentioned coming into the night, with just 8 goals allowed, defensively, they are very strong, but only 14 goals scored. That is definitely an area where they would probably like to improve on. Win a lot of low-scoring, close matches. And here they come once again. Feed it to the outside. It's a race. Hagman's going to get there first. Nice team defense. Hagman coming over from the near side, playing one of the 2 center backs. Managed to clear that one through the open fence. Second counts. Throw in the penalty area, crossed. Unable to get a shot or a contact on that was Tonka, so they're going to play this one back. Peel gets a boot on that. Throw in coming for Mahady. Peel's there. Tries to tap that one over to Freeman, but misses the mark. Right foot shot. Not too bad off the boot of Travis. Aker with another save. Still important that Aker did not give up any sort of a rebound off that one. Got her body in front of that, scooped it up clean. Thomas flips it back to Strasser. The other Thomas. Kira plays it outside. This is Strasser again. Plays it long. Peel trying to get in front of that one. She tips it past. Just a little too far. Dodd gets there. Nice play by Peel. Lexi Johnson overruns it. Gets back. Good shielding. Thomas goes down. Loses it. Here's a Labadie again. Preventing that long ball from getting past the last line of defense. Strasser in a foot race. Drop back. Hard angle shot block. That was bigger in Dobby. Nice job getting in front of those shots. That one's played in. We're going to call that a shot well wide of the mark. 81st minute. Still 1-0 Vlora. That's off of Tonka. It'll be a throw in here. That one somehow gets past the Fusion bench. Here comes a Strasser throw. Freeman loses her mark. Johnson with the foul. An opportunity here for Fusion to put this one into the penalty area. Mahady, left foot. Oh, she goes to goal, or a little strong, or didn't get her run in, but wide once again. I don't think that ended up where she wanted that one to go. Aker ready for the goal kick here. A push from behind to Freeman. No call. Poked away a couple of times there by Bigger and Dobby. Now played long, I believe. Zeman might have been past that last defender. Didn't matter. Goes down to Dodd. Nice job by Thomas. Just getting in the way of that. Causing problems. Being a pest. Another substitution. Looks like Abby Strasser's night is complete. As far as time-wasting substitutions, that was poorly planned. Taking off the closest girl to the bench. I believe Li Yang now coming in left back. Over the head of Labadie, but she's going to win this one. She's going to have to play it, though. Throwing from the corner. Controlled by Vlora in the corner. Oh, a nice pass. Good two-man game there as they cleared out of the corner. Well played. Halima just getting it to space, hoping Johnson can get there. She does. She's going to play it deep. Nicely done. She's fouled for trouble. No call. And there it is. In fact, that was aggressive. I think Johnson knew she was going to take the hit. Sacrificed her body to make the play. Good hustle there by Lexi Johnson. Kira coming over. She's going to take this free kick. Near side. Peel battling with the defender. Nice job defensively shielding off Peel. Not much she could do there. Oh, nice step up by Johnson. She gets tripped. Quite a few more fouls in this half versus the first half. I believe that's number 6 on Fusion. Here the free kick. Play to the middle, can't find Thomas. Yang racing back. Has it played by the Fusion attacker. Now we got another sub coming for Vlora. Gabby Medeiros going in for Alyssa Freeman. So Gabby Medeiros coming in. Zeman able to push that one deeper. Peel once again pressuring Dodd. Here or there for the header, now controlled. Knocked off that one is Medeiros. Left foot played through. It is onside. It's to the just outside of the penalty area. It's going to stay in. Opportunity here for Fusion. They cross that one, well blocked by Johnson. Minute number 87. There will be some add-on time for a couple of longer breaks. Peel tried to bring it back, couldn't get past that defender. Play it in the air. Medeiros controlling. Dropped it for Olabidi. I don't think Olabidi was expecting that one. Nice job by Thomas to hold back there. Into the penalty area. Good defense. Played across. Wide open Tonka Fusion player, but her back was to the net. She immediately turned it over to Medeiros. Thomas looking for Zeman. Down the far touch, it's still in. Well played. Kira managed to deflect that off of the attacker. Just a brilliant play by Olabidi. Having a whale of a game back there. Throw-in is played into touch. Thomas thought she was fouled from behind, but no call. Olabidi once again can't quite turn the hips enough to get that one stay in. It's a tough play as she was facing her own net when she spun to clear that one. And a foul called here on Vlora. Fusion running out of time for that equalizer. Free kick, long, and Akers there. A good free kick, but Aker just played that brilliantly. Nice job by Medeiros and Johnson to control. There's Peel. Tried to do a give and go. with Medeiros. Oh, somehow Peel got there. Crosses it in. Cleared out. Peel making something out of nothing. Now she comes back and gets possession. I'm not sure what the call is, but it goes in Vlora's favor. Coming up on the end of the regulation 90, this would be a beautiful time for Bulavity to just put one into the upper corner. Put this thing out of doubt, but it's a tough angle. He's playing that one in. Saved by Dodd. He was looking for a teammate to get ahead on that one. Yang far side. Up for Thomas. Played deeper. Good play there as we've started our first minute of stoppage time. We'll have another substitution here for Vlora. Exiting the game is number 11, Ava Thomas, with a really nice game. Also playing on a yellow card. Lauren Smith. My guess is that's the final. It is the final substitution for Vlora. All dressed players have now entered the pitch. And I believe a deep throw-in, fortunately for Vlora, ending the first minute of stoppage time. I'm guessing we're going to have at least 4. That's my prediction. 4 minutes of add-on time. Maybe next year we can get the fancy person with the board on the sideline to help us, touchline. Vlora trying to get a shot. Now here's a counter-attack for Fusion. But a 4-on-4. Play it through, near side. Hagman defending, gets in front of it. Just a great job by Hagman. Put herself perfectly between the striker and the goal. Peel has a little bit of time and running out of it. Tried to feed that one through up to Smith. That long ball too long, and Vlora would just love to see this one actually hit the corner flag and stay in. Oh, unfortunately, it's not a goal kick, it's a throw. Minute number 2 of stoppage done. Vlora needs to get this throw into a teammate and get it cleared. They do not want to cross. They do not want a corner. They do not want a turnover. Peel controls. Nicely done. Unable to keep it in was Smith. Tough play moving towards the touchline with all her momentum right at midfield. Oh, Gabby just got enough of a boot on that to knock it away. Well played. Unfortunately, that long ball deflected by the defender. Smith gets there. Halima can't clear that last defender. There's Kira stepping in front again. Thomas. Julia on the far side loses it in a touch. Been given right back at midfield. 4th minute of stoppage time. Fusion can't afford to turn the ball over here. They are desperately needing a shot. The deeper that Vlora can get this ball, the better. Unfortunately, they don't keep it in touch. Long throw for Fusion. Headed near the middle, unable to clear as Vlora. But there's Halima. Her clear is blocked. Oh, a dangerous pass back, intercepted. An opportunity for Fusion if they can capitalize on the turnover. They bring it in the middle. Left foot shot, not strong. Was it deflected or nope, that's a goal kick. Good defense recovery there for Vlora. Minute number 5 of add-on time. Keep our eyes on the center ref. Looking at her watch. We're due for a fairly quick whistle, hopefully. Aker with the goal kick. Oh, a nice pass, open space. Zeman, get it deep. Yes, she does. A little too far, but Dodd's going to have to track this one down. She has to pick it up. Midfield, Bigger and Davi. Trying to get possession. Slow down Fusion if they can. And there it is, the final whistle. Vlora is victorious. The lone goal of the match scored minute number 21. Cicely Wessel, she gets one of the game balls from me. Other top players of the day, strong defensively. Kira Olabidi just all over the place back there. Really had a fantastic game defensively. Mentioned Wessel. I mean, finishing a goal-scoring opportunity is such a huge part of the match, so you have to give a shout-out to her. And then, really, the clean sheet. You got to give credit where credit is due. Claire Aker, just a fantastic evening. On top of the 5 saves, at least 3 or 4 of which were really strong saves, diving saves, made several other plays where she was able to cut off a cross and not give a scoring chance to Fusion a shot, and just seemed to be in command back there. So hats off to Claire Aker. Well done, Vlora, for a big win here at home, their second win of the season. 1-0, the final score over Tonka Fusion. You want to do a shout out here, as always, to Jane Brink on the jumps, Katie Brink, producer and director, the brains behind the scenes here, keeping us sounding and looking good. To my color man who couldn't be here tonight, but it's been awesome having Dominic join us this season. Dominic Bisogno, missed you tonight, buddy, but it's been great to have you here. Once again, the final score, 1-0, Vlora with the win. My name is Skip Newton, signing off here from Bob Pate Stadium in Florida. Bob Pate Stadium in Burnsville. Good night, everyone.